Hi, this is Mark from A Little Bit Kitchen. This week we're in thick of the forest of British Columbia. We have to cook some ribs, make a nice smoker, make ourselves comfortable in a not so comfortable climate. It's been raining all day. The snow is very, very wet. I need to get some wood here and set ourselves up for the night. Stick with me. It's gonna be a fun episode. We have some fallen down trees there, and I have a little spot right here that looks okay. Okay, let's get that A-frame going so we can get our tarp up and build our smoker. So I need 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more small ones. Okay, one last piece at the end there, and then we're good. There we go. The sun's going down, so I gotta get this tarp up.
At this ice hole. Oh yes! There it is!
Well, we got our shelter up. That's all that matters. Sun's gonna start going down. I'll have to light up some lights here and get a fire going. So I'm thinking about cutting down some spruce and making a smoker here. Hopefully it doesn't smoke out my shelter. A little bit wet, but it'll burn. So we got a bit of a problem. The wind's blowing out this way, so it's smoking up the camp. So I'm gonna have to relocate the fire pit on that end and then make our smoker on this side. So that's the good thing about having a fire pit. You can relocate the fire whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some spruce. I'm gonna fill up this little teepee shaped thing here, and then that'll keep the smoke in so I can smoke my ribs, baby. Finally got the fire going. I encased it with a little bit of spruce tips. I pretty much did the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing in rain when it's cold, is not get wet. And I'm soaked. So I'm drying out my jacket. Next step is take out the ribs, get them smoking, open fire. Then I'm gonna wrap them up in some foil and then get them cooking. All right, so first off, we're gonna deal with these ribs. So I'm gonna make an incision in between the bones here. Get this string right in there, and then I'll get this smoking. Okay, so we're just gonna let this smoke and get some nice flavor. While we're waiting for that, I'm gonna make the rub that's gonna go on there before we wrap it up in the foil. I'm gonna get some dried ancho chilies. I'm gonna grind them up and then mix it with some oil, a little bit of vinegar, and some salt. So I have some ancho chilies here. I'm gonna crush them up, rehydrate them, and then rub it all over that rib. Okay, a little bit of oil, balsamic vinegar. Okay, so our ribs have been smoking now for about half an hour. That's gonna be enough smoke for now. We also have some nice smoked pine needles on there. It's gonna add to our rub. I got some truffle honey that I'm gonna add on here. So we got our ribs in the fire. It's gonna take about 2 hours. So I'm gonna make a nice salad. I have some jicama. Jicama is a type of root vegetable and it's in the radish family. It is delicious. It's a little bit sweet, starchy, and a little radishy, but it tastes delicious. So I'm gonna chop some of that up, and I'm also gonna make some buttermilk cornbread while we wait for all of this. In here, I have some cornmeal, flour, some baking powder, a little bit of sugar. Okay, so in here I have some buttermilk. I'm gonna let this sit so that the cornmeal absorbs some of this water and buttermilk. Okay, we got some dill, some radishes, and some jalapeno. We're gonna add this to our salad. If you don't like raw radishes, you ain't no friend of mine. Some salt, balsamic vinegar, and some oil. Do the mixy mix. That is spicy and delicious. I think it's the leftover of the ancho chili in there that's making it very spicy but delicious. Okay, it's looking okay in there. I'm just gonna leave it off to the side and I'm gonna keep flipping it now. Our cornbread mixture is nice. So I'm gonna line this and then we're gonna cook it in the fire. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to bake it underneath the fire pit. It's gonna be cooking from the top, and then I'll finish the bottom later. Okay, so the top is nice and done. Yeah. So we're just gonna get the bottom cooked. Ooh. So I got the shelf on there. I just gotta finish the cornbread. It was really tough to cook it on the coals there. So I'm gonna finish it with the ribs on that grill. So as these pine needles smoke and get nice and tasty, they fall down and season the meat. So I got some nice smoked pine needles on there. Delicious. And ribs. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah. There you go, a little bit of olive oil. My battery is gonna die on the camera, so I gotta hurry up and do the taste test. Oh. Mmm, so tender too. So good. That is perfect for the ribs. Well, this was a fun episode. I'm gonna pack out, get this stuff back in my bag, and I'm gonna hike out of here. The weather is getting a little bit too aggressive for my liking, and I don't think my tarp's gonna handle the night. So I'm gonna finish this real quick and then start hiking out. And then I'll bring the rest here. I'll bring this back to the wife so she can try my delicious woods cooking. One of my wife's friends requested this, ribs and cornbread. If there's anything you want to see, leave it in the comments and I'll make it happen. A recipe and a location.